Hello. Welcome back. Today I'm going to be answering all your burning questions. So a couple of you asked some questions on Instagram the other day. So if you haven't followed me on Instagram, you should follow me. Okay, so we have the first one here. What's your FTP? My FTP is basically sparkle watts. It's only 230 to be honest. How to wake up early and cycle like you? Honestly, it doesn't get easier. For me, I have to wake up at like 3:30 in the morning just to go down to town. So you just have to adjust your body clock. So yeah, sleep early and then I guess you can work your way back down to waking up earlier and sleeping earlier. What's Poppy's favorite food? She likes lamb, so we call her Miss Lamb Chops. What's your OnlyFans handle? Vilecorpses, I guess. I don't even have OnlyFans, but if I do, will you pay? Which action cam mount do you use the most? The one that I find I use the most is actually the bite mount. Basically, it goes into your mouth like that. I'm going to cycle. You can go from your mouth onto a hand like a grip. After you're done filming, you can actually just take the whole thing and then slot it in your back jersey pocket on faster rides. You can't really breathe because you have to bite onto something, so pick your battles. The one you sprayed on your shoes, can share where you buy, boss. Actually, this was something that I saw on TikTok, but I went to search it on Shopee. As you can see, it's in Japanese. Can link this down below with a Shopee link. Do you think you look like Chua En Lai? Do I look like Chua En Lai from the news? Hello. Share your favorite tattoo and the story behind it if you don't mind, please. Sure. Oh no, it's this one. It's a durian. There was this web series I shot called Brotherhood Bruder. Yeah, it's a comedy web series where this gangster basically wants to do something legit, so he turns to selling durians. Two of my friends that are asked to go for the casting actually made it in. After shooting it, we decided to get a tattoo together. So Mervin was one of the cast, the main cast, and he was the one who actually did the tattoos. So yeah, fun story and favorite tattoo. What sports will you choose if not for cycling? Maybe running? I don't know. The only two sports I do now is running and cycling. I don't really run that much, but I would say if I don't do cycling, I would most likely do running. How to safely vroom vroom skirt on the roads? That's a pretty good question. Try to anticipate what people will actually do. Don't just assume that people will stick to the rules and people will be good drivers or riders. You have to always assume the worst. I think that's the way to keep yourself safe on the road. When did you start cycling? During COVID, I actually started riding, but I was super casual. And then I stopped when everyone decided to stop cycling after COVID. And I think 2 years ago, I was around 90 kg and I decided to pick up something that I could, get good at. So yeah, maybe counted as 2 years or disrupted 4 years. Was it 4 years? Yeah. How to clean white shoes? So white shoes are quite easy to clean, especially if you don't get those fabric shoes. Yeah, I use this shoe cleaning mousse. Shoe cleaning mouse. Squirt a bit on the shoes and then I have a melamine sponge. You just put a bit of that mousse and then you rub it, and most of the time everything comes out. And of course, you can also wash it in the toilet. And I found that actually the best thing to wash white shoes with is toothpaste. Surprising? Yeah, toothpaste. What do you do for a living, Jasper? I actually do videos for a living. So on top of YouTube, I also do videos commercially on the side. Best breakfast? Honestly, it would be the 3-set combo from Amoy Street. So this Chee Chong Fan store, they normally have this combo where you can order yam cake or carrot cake with Chee Chong Fan, and that's just like a 2-piece combo, but you can add on another thing. You can add on glutinous rice. Best breakfast, 3 different kinds of carbs. How do you decide what shots and clips to use? There's no right answer for this, so I usually just go by feel. If I feel like something is not interesting, especially for cycling when you're riding, if there's nothing happening, it's just an empty road, I think those are shots that are not so interesting. Yeah, unless the scenery is good. In general, I think don't dump yourself. If you find it nice, just put it in. How to get into zone 2? I'm always at zone 4. So with every endurance sport, I would say stop looking at the speed and just follow your heart rate. Slow is fast. How to get into cycling? I don't know how to answer. One leg after another. Can I cycle with you all even though I don't own any map stuff for now? So all the map rides are public rides. You don't have to own any kit to come. You can just grab your bicycle and join us. Hi Jasper, would it be possible that you host a Zwift race? Unfortunately, I don't use Zwift that much. I've actually never done a Zwift race. Yeah, maybe a Zwift ride. Maybe I can host a Zwift ride. I don't know. Would any of you guys like it? You can let me know below in the comments. What happened with the crash you had with that vehicle that rear-ended you? Up to date, I have done the repairs, but I'm still waiting for the insurance to go through. What are some non-cycling videos that you have edited we might have seen? I've done a lot of Young Raja's music videos, Faris Jabbar, I've worked with Alif, Sam Willows, Charlie Lim, Jasmine Soko. Yeah, quite a lot of them. And there's also an ad that was in a supermarket close to COVID period. It was called this Say Yes to Waste Less. They were playing the music in the supermarket and on the TVs. So yeah, if you've seen that, that was by me. Tips for newbies who only learn cycling as an adult and want to road cycle. I think before you even get onto the road, the best way to get into cycling is to start on park connectors and pavements. When you're slow, you really have to practice like controlling your bike even more. Then after you progress from that and then you get onto the road, I would suggest just riding in groups to kind of learn all the traffic stuff and build road sense like I mentioned before. What made you get into cycling? So during COVID, my wife actually bought a bike and I was FOMO, so I decided to get a bike myself. Are narrow bars better? I think whatever you like and whatever makes you feel good, just go for it. What's one piece of advice you can give to those who are planning on taking up cycling? Listen less, ride more. When you get into this as a sport, people are going to constantly be offloading stuff to you, like information that
they're going to tell you this is better, this is good.
It doesn't matter whether you ride fast or ride slow, just ride more. Things that make you happy generally have the tendency to keep you on the sport for longer. And yeah. How do you see and rate the Australian cycling scene? Oh, I actually love it, man. The one time I visited Australia as a cyclist, I went for a quick race at the Teardrop. I didn't race, but I went there to watch it. It was super fun, beers and stuff. Yeah, I really like the cycling scene there. How tall are you? I'm 175. Tell us about your tattoos. I have too much tattoos to talk about, but okay, I can tell you in general. So the right side of my body, you can see they are all more like testing guinea pig kind of tattoo pieces. There's even this Cookie Monster tattoo here. The tattoos you see on the right side, though these are more curated, things that I actually really like and wanted on my body. So yeah, we have the bad side and the good side. How do you manage to cycle for so long in the morning? So one is definitely waking up early to do the early rides, but the other thing is I have a flexible job. I'm a freelancer, so I kind of get to manage my time myself. Do you have a future plan for the YouTube channel? I mean, definitely I plan to make this into a full-time thing if I can, just to make videos consistently and be able to do it as a job instead of a sideline. What type of cleats should I get? I'm not going to cover this, but I have a video that I'm going to link up here. When's the full marathon coming? Honestly, don't know, man. I still have trauma running that half marathon by myself. Are you planning to join races outside of SG? I am planning to sign up for the one in Kanchanaburi. Just planning to go there and die with my Tyler Josh. Name? My name is Jasper. What's next for you in your affiliations with MAP? Any big plans in 2025? We're always working together on stuff to do in Singapore, like rides and stuff with MAP. But personally, for 2025, my plan is just to do crazy stuff, big rides, challenge myself. Yeah, that's my plans in 2025. Just torture myself, I guess. Will you host a ride? So actually, I know that I've been telling you guys I'm trying to do a ride, but honestly, it's quite hard to plan a ride by myself. The reason why is because of the 10 packs rule, but I have a plan. Maybe you can do a ride together on the park connector. If you guys want to do that, like we can just ride slowly and we can all chill on the park connector from the start of ECP all the way to TMCR and then peel off from there. Sounds good? Let me know. Hi Jasper, do you cycle with the girlfriend sometimes? I don't cycle with the wife because she doesn't really cycle anymore, but the good thing is she's on Zwift now. So yeah, hopefully she gets into cycling. I don't know. Would you be interested in visiting the Philippines? Climbs are tough here. So I actually want to go to the Philippines for gravel something. Gravel turn. I actually want to go there for gravel turn. I also want to go there and meet Chuck and the rest of the guys at Rides and Bukas. Hopefully I get to go to gravel turn. What's your favorite cycling route so far? Yeah, it's basically Mandai. You go to Mandai, Neo Tiew, Lim Chu Kang. Just cause of the scenery, you don't really get that kind of nature vibes anywhere else. Did cycling change your life? I believe so. So before cycling, I was drinking so much, I was sleeping so late, I had put on so much weight. I still drink occasionally, but not as much as I did. Actually, a lot lesser than I did before. So I think cycling changed my life. Will you ever get fixed gear? I'm not sure if I will get fixed gear just because you have to have brakes on a fixed gear bike here in Singapore. So yeah. What makes you want to do this type of cycling videos, or who is your inspiration? I honestly don't have an inspiration. I actually bought the Action 4 when I was going on a trip up to Malacca, and I thought like it'll be a waste if I don't document it. And then after I uploaded that video on Malacca, I just felt like it was freedom, you know, from doing video work for clients. I finally had my own freedom to do whatever I wanted on my YouTube channel. So I just decided to upload, and then now it's just constantly about experimenting and having fun on the channel. What's your dream ride route, bro? Big ups, boss man. Yeah, I really want to visit Europe. I want to do Girona, like I want to do all the famous climbs and stuff like that. Just gonna find time to go there for a long period, maybe soon. Yeah, big ups to you, boss man. What's your nutrition plan like? In the mornings, I usually eat a lot of cereal, bread, just carbs. I think what really helped me is carb mixers. Just having carbs in your water helps you to do longer rides. How do you find the motivation to wake up early and cycle consistently? Every morning before you leave the house, there's always going to be doubts in your head. But if you actually leave the door without thinking, you'll eventually just be on the bike and you'll enjoy riding. Do you go to Gan Seng Primary or Gan Seng? Yes, I went to Gan Seng Secondary School, but not Gan Seng Primary. How did you and your wife meet? Who made the first move? Me and my wife, we have a mutual friend called Charlene. She had a barbecue one day and she invited a couple of her friends, and I went there and then I met my wife there. It was me who made the first move. Like when she went back, I added her on Instagram and I slid into her DMs. She wasn't really interested at the start, but eventually she was because of my Riz. How do amateurs like me get into group rides when starting out on my cycling journey? Actually, a lot of people don't know this, but there are actually a lot of public group rides. I recommend just going for them. Like, don't be shy, just join it and make some friends there. M3 Air or 903s. I would say the M3 Air has a bigger toe box than the 903s for me. Yeah, they have that tiny thing that can stick for your arc support. What do you usually bring along on rides? Like what's in my bag? On most rides, I don't really bring anything because I already have a saddlebag on my bike. So in my saddlebag, I have spare tubes, I have chain links, spare shifter battery, CO2, and yeah, a multi-tool and tire levers. Everything you need to fix any of the technical issues that you have on the bike is on the bike itself, so I never forget to bring this. On longer rides, I tend to bring an extra pouch, and in this extra pouch I bring one more spare tube and an electronic pump so I can pump more than one thing. Would you like to lead a curated Singapore bikepacking trip? Would love to be a part of it. I'm not sure if there's much things to do in Singapore. You can complete Singapore in a loop, 160 km loop. That would take you like 5-6 hours. So you can technically complete Singapore in one day, unless you're talking about camping and sleeping outdoors just for fun. Maybe bikepacking to Malaysia would be better. What's your weekly mileage? I do around 300 to 400 kms a week. Tips on buying a road bike for the first time. Just choose something that you really like visually as well. So the second most important thing that people always make mistakes on is actually getting a bike that fits you. Really either go for a bike fit or really research about like geometry and stuff and find the right sizing for yourself, because if you buy the wrong sizing, there are a lot of issues that will come with it. Oh my god, guys, I finally finished all the questions. Yeah, this is the first Q&A I've done, and in the future I'll be doing more. So if you guys are on my YouTube and you want to be part of this next time, you can follow my Instagram. I don't know where I'm going to link it. I just want to take the time to thank a few of you for some more of the support. So let's start from YouTube. I just want to thank Chang Renyong, Gripstand Tro as well. Thank you for the super thanks. For my Buy Me a Coffee page, I want to thank Heng Zhen Chin and Rubeno GR. Thank you so much for the support. I would like to thank all of you who have been on this channel. And if you haven't subscribed, it would mean a lot to me if you subscribe. We are going to hit 10k soon. So yeah, let's get to 10k. Sending you guys love. See you guys in the next video. Bye.